Hey guys, so I really want to talk about Simulated Battle Child, this endless floor climbing tower game mode, and I really want to say it is extremely hard. I thought even going into this, the first few floors would have been easy because they even call those first few floors training. So in this video, I'm going to go into the rules of the Simulated Battle Child so everyone is on the same page and know what we're going to be doing in this mode, and then I'll go over the rules on how the floors are split up so you know when you're gonna not be able to recover health. And then I want to go into the types of bangboo you might want to consider leveling and using for something like this. So let's go into the rules of this mode first. Okay, so the first page of the rules state players can use their own agents and bangboo challenge the Simulated Battle Child Tower floor by floor, defeating powerful enemies to obtain polychrome, hamster cage passes, tuning calibrators, and hi-fi master copies, and other rare rewards. The next page states the Simulated Battle Child Tower is split into multiple phases. Floor 1 to 5 is training. When I saw this, I thought, okay, I could just go into with my unleveled characters just to play around and have fun, because I just pulled Yanagi and I wanted to use her in the training because I knew for the other floors I probably won't be able to use her. And this is where they catch you. Training is definitely not training. You're going to want to go into this understanding that this is endgame content even from the training level. So floors 1 to 5 is training, 6 to 10 skirmish, 11 to 15 clash, 16 to 20 war, 21 to 25 carnage, and above floor 25 is endless conflict. Next, on the same page, in the challenge of a single phase, agent's HP will be retained across all floors and will not recover. Agent HP will only be fully recovered upon successfully clearing a full phase. And the funny part is, after making this video and looking at the gameplay rules, I realized they had the same strategy. They might be using the same bangboo in that explanation of not recovering HP as I thought of. So there is a bangboo that gives you HP, but I did run into problems while doing this, so I'll talk about that later. Another thing to remember is normal enemies, elite enemies, mini bosses, and powerful bosses may all gain a buff known as demonize. Sometimes you can cleanse demonize by using your appropriate strategies. Hone your skills to get to the top. So demonize is a thing that I have not run into yet, or I haven't realized what it is. So we'll have to figure that out as we go along together. The way of cleansing demonize is also something I haven't gone too deep into in my gameplay because I only did the first 10 floors. So we'll get into that soon. Okay, so after looking at some demonize buffs and debuffs, so apparently sometimes demonize will appear in certain different scenarios. For example, if you have a lot of normal enemies around on some floor, they will say the elite enemies would gain the demonize buff. While there's normal enemies, and until you defeat normal enemies, when all the normal enemies are defeated, then those elite enemies will still retain the demonized buff for 10 seconds. So there are different conditions. I'm sure there's a way to see where those conditions are before you start the floors, but that's what I'm seeing here. And there's different ways that enemies could get demonized, and that's what I'm realizing recently. Okay. By reaching certain floors in the Simulated Battle Child, you can obtain different ranks of badges of honor, depending on your achievements. Start off with the initial battle, bronze badge, then complete floor 5 to obtain the silver badge. That's where I am currently as of making this video. Then of course you get to the Onslaught Gold badge after getting to floor 10, and then complete floor 15 to obtain the Dominance Diamond badge, complete floor 20 to obtain the Battle Master badge, complete floor 25 to obtain Undefeated Legend badge. Display these badges in your profile to show off to your friends, and that's what you can do after you obtain these badges. Now, this is the part that most people want to know about, but this is so hard that probably you are not going to get there anytime soon. However, after completing floor 25, Endless Conflict will be unlocked in the Simulated Battle Child. In Endless Conflict, you can keep challenging increasingly powerful enemies. There will be no more phases, and your agent HP will not recover in any way outside of the combat arena, which means you keep going until your agents have no HP left. You will not get any recovery after 5 floors like you normally did previously. It even says the highest floor you manage to reach will be recorded and displayed on the main interface and badge. So you'll be able to show off what floor you can actually reach. And this is wild. I thought maybe some progress would be recorded, but no, it looks like once you finish, your agents die, whatever floor you reach, it'll be recorded, but then you gotta start over from floor 25. And that's crazy. It's already hard now. I can't even imagine what even just floor 26 would be like, and trying to go higher and higher is just mind blown. Now, this is where certain agents and bangboo come into play. I did not pull for Caesar, and all of you who pulled for Caesar, you will be ahead of the curve instantly because of that shield. There's something with Seth, he has a shield of firm resolve, but I don't know if it's an actual shield. I see the blue thing on our health, but when I get hit, I still lose health. So I don't think the shield of firm resolve is actually a shield. So Seth isn't really doing much for me, but I gotta play more with Seth and figure out if he can help me clear content. And there has to be other shield characters coming soon, but dang, everyone with Caesar, y'all got it good right now. I believe teams with Caesar will get the furthest because of that shield. Just replenish the shield. Just remember to replenish. There's a time limit, so you have to have damage, but just replenish your shield and you'll all be fine. Now, for the rest of us who didn't pull for Caesar or who lost the 50-50, I've never lost a 50-50 on this account yet. Go watch my pull videos, by the way. But for those of us who have not pull Caesar, we have to find a different way. And there's a bangboo that can heal. There's a green one. I've used it. I'll show you the bangboo I've been using in this gameplay explanation of the simulated battle trial. But yeah, bangboos can heal you. I don't know if there's ever going to be teammates that can heal, but you have to level up a bangboo that can give you healing. I don't know if there's any bangboo in the game that gives you shield. We know Nightboo is about to give us energy. I don't know how important that will be in something like this where there's multiple floors. So definitely level up your healing bangboo. Find a way. There's a green A rank bangboo that I'm using that is I forgot the name right now, but that is one way it heals, but I don't have it leveled up that much, so while I was trying to collect heals from it, it was not doing good. So hopefully we can hope for in the future an S rank bangboo, and if we get an S rank bangboo that heals, I think everyone should use their boo coins or whatever you call those coins to pull that bangboo.